So, turning inquiries into clients. All right. So inquiries means DMs, means emails, also phone calls, WhatsApp, right?
Yes.
What again? How do you get them? Referrals. So when it comes to inquiries, it means that they have heard about you, because there are two kinds of prospects. The ones that know about you and the ones that don't know about you, right? So always remember that. So there are people that know about you and the people that don't know about you at all. So the people that don't know about you is the one that we call the cold call or cold messaging or emails, whatever you call it. They don't know about you. So that's why it's cold. So you're the one trying to explain yourself and what you do and all of that. So these particular people, these are what we call the warm leads. So before someone becomes a warm lead, they might have heard from you, which is where the referral came in, right?
Yes, sir.
They might have seen your WhatsApp status, right? They might have gotten your number from anywhere to call you or send you an email or just directly because they saw something on social media and they liked it and they send you a DM. So they make the move, meaning that they see and they know what you do and they want it. So hence, they made an inquiry. So it's easier to lock these ones down than it is to lock the cold clients in. Most people will say, oh, let's do cold calling, as if it's easy. Do you understand? Yeah. And another thing I need you to understand is, when it comes to, let's not use clients now, when it comes to the market, let's just use markets, right? In the market, there are two categories of, let's just say, maybe 3 categories of people, right? We have the people that are problem aware. We have the people that are solution aware. And we have the people that are not aware of anything. Right?
Yes.
And I think I've done a video before where I say, when you're trying to do social media marketing, you need to know that there are different kinds of people. There are people that know about you. Yeah. Warm leads. There are people that know about you and they know what you do. Warm leads. There are people that know about you but they don't know what you do. Semi-warm people. And there are people that don't even know about you at all. They are not aware. So when it comes to the value in the marketplace, so there are people that know they have a problem. Oh, I am doing a wedding. You know the problem? We've done decoration, we've done cake, we've done this, but we've not even talked about photographer. Problem aware. They know that this wedding, you need a photographer. There are people that are solution aware, right? Solution aware. They only are problem aware. But there are people that say, I want this kind of photographer. I want this guy. They are solution aware. But there are people, they are not aware at all. So the harder people to do business with are the people that are not aware. The best people to do business with are the people that are solution aware. But it is also good to deal with the people that are problem aware. Of course, at least they know that there is a problem. So that's the word I don't want you to use. You shouldn't use the word convince. You shouldn't use the word persuade. we are not trying to make them do what they don't want to do. So our job, depending on who we are dealing with now, when we are dealing with the people that are problem aware, our job is to exaggerate their problem to them and show them what could have been, which is the solution. So if you're making content in 3 buckets, you need to remember that you have people that...
Solution aware, I'm not sure.
So you need to always ask yourself, this content I'm creating, who is it for? Is it for the people that are problem aware? Is it for the people that are solution aware? Is it for the people that are not aware at all? Always think about that when you're creating content. Right?
Yes.
Most of the content that you're creating now is around
Solution aware.
which is good because those are the warm leads. Because everybody that sees it, wedding photographer, based here, he has done this one. They are aware of, I need this kind of thing, this kind of photography for what I do, right? But when you're trying to create for problem-aware people, the problem, that's why people use this word, convince and persuade. Do you know who they always target? The people and the people. Once you bring people to this part, you don't convince them. You just point them in the direction that they already want. So this is one thing about salespeople don't tell people. If you're trying to convince somebody, okay, how would I put it? Let's use our example. When you paid for the first clarity session, did I ask you to pay for the second one?
No.
Did I convince you to pay for the second one? When you wanted to do the coaching program, did I convince you to pay for it? My job is not to convince or persuade you. My job is to show you at this point that this is it. You were here. You knew you wanted something more. You were problem aware. So what the first session did, or what that video did for you, in fact, what the first video that you saw did for you, that pastors, was to make you aware of the problem. Because it was at that point okay, maybe this is true. You cannot be photographing 5,000 people and now all of a sudden you want to photograph people that are 500K. It will not happen. It made you problem aware. So that content wasn't for these people. It wasn't for these people. Like it wasn't for these people. It wasn't for these people. It was for the people that are not aware. So that they go from being not aware into becoming problem aware. So the good thing about being problem aware is that you're not thinking about
Solution.
So when you now came for the first session, I did this. And now it stayed the solution awareness in your mind. You say, no, there has to be more. Then I didn't have to persuade you. I didn't even have to convince you. So it's the same thing. You need to create content either for these people specifically, or for these people specifically, or for these people specifically. Let's use your core business, for example, weddings, right? The people that are not aware, what are they not aware of? They might not be aware that there's a great wedding photographer in Warri. Right?
Yes,
There's someone that can deliver what people call Lagos standard.
yeah.
They are not aware. So they would rather, wherever they are in any part of Nigeria or any part of the world, they rather find a photographer in Lagos and now bring the photographer from Lagos to Warri. Doesn't that make sense? So when you're creating content for this, you're not trying to share this. You're trying to share them first, this. So what is the problem of these people? The problem of these people that the worry part is that they cannot get quality from here. So you need to make sure that you make them understand that when it comes to becoming like you're not aware, you need to think that if you don't understand the culture of the people, you will not be able to photograph that thing. Right?
Yes.
So when you're creating content to market to Deltans that are across the country or in the diaspora, you need to play on culture and the way of life of the people. You here, you know what it is. So when you think about, like me, I know everything that they do in the traditional marriages of our town. You should be able to know that. So your content should be about when you're planning an Isoko wedding or you're planning or this kind of TM. These are the things that photographers, that the culture does, that photographers should not miss. If you're hiring a photographer, you should also remember that you tell every single story about the culture. But when you're creating a content for the people that are problem aware, they know about the culture. They know that there's a photographer. But the problem is that they, in their mind of mind,
don't know which is.
I'm glad that you're following what I'm saying. You see now there's a difference between this one. They now do not know who to use. So with this problem aware people, what would work for you and give you result is social proof. Those testimonials that I always ask you to get. That's what will get you these people. So when a bride says, at first I didn't know who to use, I didn't know, weddings are very, I was nervous, like that client that you said was nervous.
Yeah.
When you were doing the feedback, you would have asked her, so how did it feel going from being nervous to being relaxed and enjoying the shoot? Let her tell you, oh, at first I was, so everybody that has that problem of they don't know how to pose, they don't know how to feel, they don't know whether they are stressed, they should know with the social proof that you are that guy that will turn your client from being very tensed, not opening up, to a client that is now smiling and enjoying the session. That's the kind of content you create here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
This now proves why people should hire you. But the people that are solution aware are the people that they know they are here. They are the ones coming to ask you, that thing that you do,
What's the rate?
how much do you do this thing for? So it is your job now not to convince them, not to persuade them at all. Your job in this solution thing is to sell them the dream and exaggerate the result. Do you understand? Two things. Sell them that dream. Exaggerate that result. And so let them tell you about their dream wedding, their dream look as a client. Like every bride have a way how they want to look. Do you understand? So your job is to play into their already existed dreams. You know, I've always wanted to have that picture that the background is so white and it feels like I'm coming out of the sun. They know what they want. So allow them explain what they want. So that's by you asking them. You tell us, we listen. So when they are here, you can either get them on a phone call or a video call, whatever the case may be. But get these ones on a call. Don't book them via DMs. Don't book them via emails. Get them on that call.
That's the solution away.
Yes.
Reach out.
They'll always reach out. Get them on that call. If they're in Nigeria, get them on a phone call. If they're not in Nigeria, get them on a Google Meet. But get them on a call. And the whole idea of that call is for them to tell you their dreams. So you can sell it to them again. And then overemphasize on the result. Depending on who that person is. If the person comes from abroad, oh, I had a client the other time from this this is what they wanted, they came from this, and this is what we did, and this is what they said. I understand that the kind of dream wedding you want is this kind of wedding. Have you considered this kind of hotel? Because this kind of hotel would be the one that can get you that kind of look. So you are helping them build that yes. But you cannot do that via sending them DMs.
Yes. They won't feel the emotion.
Yes. So your job is to get them on a call and allow them tell you that dream. And then you now reward what they said and sell it back to them. They want it, so you're not convincing them. You're just emphasizing on the things that would appeal to their emotions. Do you understand? Yes. These people, it is emotion that will sell them, not logic. Emotion will sell them. So allow them to tell you about that. This is how I want my wedding to look like. This is how do you understand? And Bright always say that. And your job is to like, okay, we have a good idea about what you want. I think, if I heard you well, did you say you want to have a silhouette, this kind of picture that looks like this? I say, yes, that's exactly what I want. Okay, do you have a picture of the kind of you're talking about? Can you share with us? You share it. So it's like, oh, this can be done with this kind of lens, this can be done with this kind of lens. But where is the wedding really happening? Or where's your hotel so that we can think through whether that is possible to be achieved at that point? Do you understand? Sell them back that dream. Sell them back the dream. That's the goal here. Anyone that comes here, tell them we book a 20 minutes call. Because now with what you've told me, you're playing with people that are not in worry, but they are from there. So your goal is to make sure that you behave like people that are here. Get them on that call. If you want to book us, you get on that call. And the essence of the call, like I said, is for you to sell them their own dreams that they told you. Does that make sense?
Yes.